Atomic Blonde, directed by David Leitch, one of the co-directors of the first John Wick. It stars Charlize Theron, Sofia Boutella, James McAvoy, John Goodman. Let's get it in. So a lot of the marketing is relying on the action of this movie, especially coming from the guy that helped make John Wick. People are expecting this to be just like the female John Wick, if you think about it, with Charlize Theron whooping that ass. And of course, when the action does come in, the action really does kick in. God damn! But this is not the case of being a female John Wick. This is actually a spy thriller set around the 80s, time of the fall of the Berlin Wall. Charlize Theron plays Lorraine, a super spy that's been sent to Berlin to track down this very, very wanted list by a lot of governments and a lot of people. She's forced to work with another British spy played by James McAvoy. She doesn't seem to know who to trust, who to believe. Right from the get-go, people are already trying to kill her. She's trying to get to the bottom of it. This is a movie that relies heavy on style. Every shot has to look extra cool. Every moment has an 80s top hit that everybody will probably remember. Slow motion shots of Charlize looking cool as she's walking away from whooping somebody's ass. But the main problem that I have here, the convoluted plot. Being that it's a spy movie, we don't know who to trust and what everybody's motivations are. We are just banking on what we know from Lorraine. But also, she's an emotionally detached character, which is the biggest difference between her and John Wick. We never really get any type of emotion from Lorraine, so it's hard for us to feel anything whenever something happens to her. Another choice that I wasn't a fan of, while the story's going on, it's actually being told by Lorraine to her superiors in an interrogation room, as in everything already happened. So since everything already happened, there's no risk on whether she's gonna make it or not. We already know she's gonna make it because she's telling the story. It already detaches you more from the emotional attachment that you already had. Be that as it may, this movie is a lot of fun, even though it's heavy on style and less on substance. Charlize Theron definitely brings it to the character. It looks like she did a lot of her own stunts and it's extremely believable. She's one of those actresses that can do anything from drama to comedy to action, and she kicks that ass. James McAvoy is coming with another fun performance. He's definitely having a lot of fun this year, and the people are actually using him extensively well. He's a loose cannon of a spy named Percival, and you just never know his intentions, and he seems to just enjoy that. Sofia Boutella is really good in this movie, but surprisingly they don't use her for the action front. Kind of like the James Bond one that gives James Bond some information and she's not safe because of it. Overall, I really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was very cool. Use of the 80s look, a lot of use of color. But as far as story, it's very convoluted, kind of disappointing. And then at the end, it led to nothing but other than a little fun twist people might not even catch. If you came here to see a big old action movie a la John Wick, people might get disappointed. It's more like bursts of action with one big standout scene. The one scene being the stairway scene with one shot that leads to the outside and turn into a big car chase. That was very fun. I just had to implore people that this is more of a spy movie. With that being said, I do enjoy this movie and I would give it 3 stars. Definitely all off the back of Charlize Theron's performance. It's interesting to see what David Leitch is going to do after this movie, being that he's directing Deadpool 2, and what direction he's going to take Deadpool. So we'll have to see what's going on with that. Again, guys, thanks for watching. If you like what you see, click like at the bottom. For more extensive reviews, go to our SoundCloud page. And again, this is Ray from LiveWire. Thanks for watching.